Now I know how Nick feels when you're sitting there waiting for the audience to see it. And I think we are live. Good morning, Baltimore. Hello, gorgeous. How are you doing? Brenda's World in the house. I'm so glad you stepped in. How are you? Nick Nimmin in the house. The one and only master of, I wasn't say disaster, but he's kind of good at YouTube, so it's kind of the opposite of disaster, but it doesn't kind of sound so good. Nick Nimmin, Brenda, how are you guys doing? So here we are. This is my my lair, my thing. And you, Nick, you may be wondering why that graphic in the corner there looks a lot like your old graphic. That's because I stole it from you months ago. What's it like? Hi, James. What's it like being a trans woman? Oh, it's kind of like this. Exactly like this. Actually, it's okay. Actually, it's not. There's worse things to be. It's fine. I know, right? Beanie Draws in the house. East Southgate, hey, Katrina Wilson. Oh my God, look at all these people. I know I'm wearing a special sexy top just for this show. Look how sexy that top is. Cleavage on display. Bonnie de Dirk, oh my goodness. I was honestly, I was kind of thinking it was going to be me. But look at this. I've actually got people, 9 people. Wow, this is unexpected. I thought it was going to be me and the cats. So this is significantly more than expected. This is cool. I wish I could hear you guys. That would be even more cooler. I'm running off my Mac, by the way, so I don't have all the cool camera setup that I have on the PC. But I'm wondering if this is better anyway. I don't know how to make. I'm not sure if I need 15 watching. Oh my God, this is. We are setting a live record for the channel right here. This is the most number of people I've ever had on my live stream ever. So that's pretty cool. I don't understand what I don't know what you're saying, Nick. Robbie Beasday, oh my gosh, hey! Yeah, live long and prosper, dude. How are you doing? Oh, M-Dog, yes, I do remember you. How are you? I didn't recognize the whole E Southgate thing. I do remember you very well. M-Dog is cool. M-Dog, Nick, you and M-Dog should and E Southgate. E Southgate, hook up with Nick Nimmin on YouTube because he's like a YouTube guru. He's the guy who's helping me with my channel and he's awesome. So follow his channel because he's like a YouTube and streaming guru and he can help you get going with yours. I think you were toying with doing a little bit more, so that's cool. Miss Jinx, hello Cariad. I came in to see you, but you weren't working. So Miss Jinx there is my friend, my actual real life physical friend off of the real world. Chrissy M, oh my God, look at all these people. This is so cool. I'm freaking out. I know, look how fabulous this top is. And this top, by the way, with all the cleavage going on, is I've just filmed a clothing haul from, you know, like the Chinese clothing places like Rosegal and those other ones. I forget the name of them. And this is one of the few tops which is actually not a bad fit. The rest of them, I don't know who they were made for, but the size has very little to do with what they actually represent. But that's a whole other story. You have to watch the video for that one. Miss Jinx. Oh, you know what? So I owe Miss Jinx an apology because we were supposed to have hung out this week and it didn't happen. But sorry. I didn't actually forget. It was more a case of not remembering, you know, because that's much better. So, let's see. Oh, look at all these people. This is so good. I don't actually know how to do moderating. I know. Yay, live indeed, Koopa. Oh, this is cool because these are people. I know all you because you comment on YouTube and everything. That's really good. So, Brenda. Yes, Brenda, Rosegal. I know, right? Seriously. And it even says what the European size is supposed to be. So I ordered stuff. I thought I'll add a little bit more for generosity. Yeah, I don't know what they think size 16 is in China, but it is not the same as size 16 in the EU because like it's more like Cindy sized things. Tracy Howells. Oh look, I know. Yay, thank you, Claire. So I've revealed your true name now. Miss Jinx is her superhero name. Her actual name, her identity is a secret, and I revealed it by accident. Yeah, exactly, Brenda. Not even my size. This actually was one in the right size. But the problem is, okay, so this is This is not for the guys. Well, maybe it is for the guys. So you see here, it's supposed to be like that sort of thing with all cleavage going on, which is cool. But it's because of the fit, it just rises up all the time, so it's nowhere near as much fun as it really should be. But hey, I digress. Beanie drawers. Oh, dude, that's cool. I will work out how to make moderators. I don't know how to make moderators. Oh, yes, I do. Look at that. Look at this. I've actually got an official moderator. Where's Nick? Give me moderator Nick as well. She did, Nick. She did. It was kind of your fault as well, Nick. I'm just saying, you know. I've got actual moderators now. AJ Vlogs. Jury Duty sucks. Nicola, hey, Nicola, how you doing? So this was supposed to be like a QA. All I've done is say hi to everyone. I did. I know. Well, I'm probably not going to get many trolls just yet. 19 people. This is a new record for the channel, boys and girls. How cool is this? So, you have knighted Nick. So, yeah, for those who don't know, by the way, Nick Nimmin, for anybody that wants to get into YouTube, follow Nick Nimmin because he knows his things. And if you like dinosaurs and if you like drawing, then follow Beanie Draws because, seriously, even if you don't like dinosaurs and if you don't like drawing, go and check out Beanie's channel because that guy has mad skills when it comes to drawing dinosaurs. I'm not even joking. It's like crazy talent. So go and check out Beanie's channel. It is the business. Lily Tree. Hey, how are you doing with that big smiley? I know, but you should do YouTube because it's awesome. The amount, I know this sounds ridiculous, okay? This sounds absolutely ridiculous. But since I've joined YouTube, since I actually started my channel and got this side of the camera, if you look at some of my old channel, I did like a gaming channel, but I was never on the camera. I was always just, you know, putting games and stuff up. But since I've come this side of the camera and I present, it's changed my life. As cheesy as that sounds, by making yourself like accountable. And I don't want to use I don't want to sound like I'm being going against, because if you know me, you know I don't really give a crap about people. But I kind of do. It's a tough one. Like I've always been quite thick-skinned. But by opening yourself to critique, you can choose whether to take that on board or not. And since I've been doing YouTube, it's made such a difference. I love it. I'm becoming such a media whore. Pam Duffy, look at you. How are you? What's going on? Oh, Pam, when did I start YouTube? So I actually started YouTube about 10 years ago, but it was a bag of crap, I'll be honest with you. I was just doing gaming channels and I was just doing PC builds and custom PC hardware and water cooling and all of that sort of stuff, which was okay. But I wasn't very good at creating content. I wasn't very good at making interesting videos. My old channel is still there. And some of the videos actually still get hits because they shows how to build, you know, liquid-cooled PCs and overclocking and things. And most of that is still valid today. But I was in America about 18 months ago. And I actually accidentally went to VidCon. Long story short, I was on a flight with a creator called Talk Becky Talk, Becky Sheeran. I was sitting next to her on a plane, which was a surprise. And we just started talking about YouTube. And then the hotel I was staying at was actually in Anaheim during VidCon. So I accidentally went to VidCon. I know. And I got so caught up in the whole creator thing that I literally started my channel there and then in LA. I bought some new camera gear. And the channel is on this. It's still live. If you go back and look at my first ever video, don't, by the way, it's absolutely awful. But I actually filmed my first ever video in Anaheim in VidCon in the hotel because I was so taken back by it. But it didn't work. My channel was just bombing. The only subscribers I got, I had to use through promotion services, and I think the engagement was so bad. So it was going to tank, and then I was gonna pack it all in, and then I joined Nick. Nick did a live stream just like this about 7 months ago. And yeah, he knows his onions. And so my channel has kind of taken off ever since Nick got involved. So it's all down to Nick. Standing loud and proud and looking... I'm trying, Brenda. Will I be doing any more like product review of products people send you? Yes. Yes, I will. I've actually got 6 products in that room over there for product reviews. I've got a camera review, which is quite good, but I've got some crazy beauty stuff. I mean, batshit crazy beauty stuff to review. So that they're coming up. Fridays are the reviews, and there's one next Friday, and there's one every few weeks. I've got a few of those, and I've got some absolute gems. Seriously, I got this thing called an eyelid trainer. It's like a pair of glasses that you wear and you wedge them under your eyelids. Yeah, don't know. So let's see. Why are you jealous, Pam? Oh, I see. Oh no, well, yeah. For those who don't know, I've just had plastic surgery. I've just had a facelift, a max facelift, an eye bag revision, and an orbit revision. And the bruising is pretty much all gone now. I'm delighted, I'm not going to lie. If I do that, you can still see a little wrinkle or two, but nothing a bit of Botox can't fix. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the face has worked out. My next surgery is in 3 weeks, I think, soon. Thanks, Juan. Oh, look, Juan, look at you. Guys, if you're doing YouTube, you need to hit up Juan. Juan does editing. He edits for this show. He edits this very channel. In fact, his first one was the Belgium road trip. So I've got Paul and I've got Juan doing the editing. These guys, if you're looking for editors for your channel, grab Juan, because Juan is the man. My old channel is just called Danielle Hallett. If you just Google Danielle Hallett. It's rubbish, though. I think the last video on there was the trailer for this video, for this channel. And then I decided to start a brand new channel because that one was rubbish. Yeah, oh, Pam, it was terrible. It was so bad. I tried to review makeup and I do it all wrong. I do a Sephora haul and then I end the video by eating chocolate-covered bacon. So, but thank you. Thank you. And my face, yeah, it's fine, Tracy. But look at it. I mean, the bruising's all gone. I got no makeup on. I've got quite a harsh daylight lamp on in front of me. It's actually a little bit bright. I should probably turn that down. So, by the way, how do I look and sound? How is my audio and video quality? I mean, it looks okay in my preview. Nick's graphic in the corner there is looking particularly fine. But how do I sound okay? Is it clear? Is the video? I'm all about the production quality, you see, darling. Up to 20 watching. Boom! Yay, cheers, Nick. It's gone really quiet in chat. Why is it quiet? Have I said something wrong? Have I annoyed everyone? Brenda's World. Oh, Brenda, I love your channel, by the way. Do more content. Brenda, do you watch Nick? Hello, Amber. Bye, Amber. I have 2 new cats, by the way, but Amber's just ran away. Only coming in at 480? How very rude. Why is that? Huh. Looks like I'm outputting in 1080. Nah, I don't know. I have to fix that later. Chrissy, oh, this is so cool to see you guys. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Let me just, oh, that is not a good jib. I just seen what you're doing. So, let me just show you. I got a little bit there. I got behind my mole. One of the stitches has opened up a little bit. But it's not so bad. It's only the size of a pea. And that side is all fine. Oh, that vacuum thing. That was... Yes, that is my drum kit right there. That is my Roland TD30K studio kit. Custom. Yeah, drums. I'm using OBS, Nick. I am indeed. So yeah, everything's going pretty well. I've got... Why is it showing as 480? I'm sending everything in 1080. That's why you think my skin looks so good. You literally cannot see the wrinkles because it's all in low res. Wonder why that is. That's something to investigate. Oh, it's so good. Thank you so much for coming onto this channel and stopping by. I honestly didn't expect anybody. I was honestly expecting me and the cats. This is so cool. You guys are awesome. I wonder why that is then. OBS is broadcasting in high quality. Well, Beanie, I've got some on my channel already. They are awful, but I've got 2 drum covers. But if you only watch on a mobile, I don't think YouTube will stream them to you. You can only watch them on desktop. Thank you, Brenda. Amber's very camera shy, and Lily's even more camera shy. Next surgery was the facial is relaxing. Oh, right. Let me just, I'm going to back up and then come back down again. So the vacuum thing review. Yeah, that was such a stupid thing. But I've got even more stupid things coming up, I promise. Yeah, Brenda, sub Nick. Nick is just amazing. That facial is fantastic. Very, very relaxing. It takes a while. The video is heavily edited. It's actually like 7 steps. It kind of got a bit out of sync in the video because I had one of the assistants there doing the filming, and it got a bit out of sync. But yeah, it's amazing, and my skin genuinely felt fantastic afterwards. I think, as I said in the video, I'm not big on cosmetic, bullshit, and there's so much stuff in the beauty industry is absolute garbage. Even moisturizers. I mean, I use La Mer and I use Lauder Renutritive moisturizer. They're $300-400 moisturizers. You don't need that. It's bull, but they do feel nice. So it's kind of, that's how I justify it, because I like it. But in terms of moisturizing, a pot of Olay, just as good, I'll be honest with you. And just use a nice moisturizing stone or something. So yes, very relaxing. When my next surgery, well, I'm on the waiting list so it could be as little as 2 weeks or 6 weeks. So I've got 2 procedures lined up, and it depends which comes first. Next is to fix those bingo wings. Although with this, thank you Chinese people for doing tops which are slightly too tight, because you can't see my flabby underarms. But trust me, if I had my arms out right now, I literally, if I want to swim, okay, I jump in a pool, do that, and like a hydroglide, I fly across the water. It's awesome. So I'm having those removed, unfortunately, my maritime aids. So arms, legs are probably the next procedure, but I may be having abdominal body sculpting. That's a tough one. So arms and legs are probably going to be next, but I've got a big cosmetic procedure on my abdomen to come, which is going to be incisions on the sides here to pull my side in and break and reset my 2 lower ribs, so I'll have more of an hourglass figure. Pulling up and down in the front and liposculpture, and also abdominal etching, because I train quite a lot. I've got muscles in the front, abdominals, so I'm going to have etching done around the muscles, so it'll give them a little bit more definition. And then also my shoulder blades, I'm going to have 2 like the diamond cutouts. If you've seen Silence of the Lambs, like how the dressmaker makes the bodysuit. It's kind of the opposite of that. So then it'll just pull all the skin and everything in around my body, and it's going to be sculpted, so I'll have much more of a shape. Yes, Amber is very camera shy, but not as camera shy as Tilly, who's very, very camera shy and people shy. Scrolling down. Should I do audiobooks? No. Yes, that is a BB-8 droid. Let me move my head so you can see it. That's BB-8, wrong side, there. And that's an Oculus Rift, there. What? How rude of YouTube to sign you out like that. That is just rude, I must say. Yeah, motor arm flaps, honestly, they're just, wow. And that's something I've got to be very careful of now. I mean, when I was at my heaviest, I had so much body fat that I was literally unsinkable. I didn't need to learn to swim when I was fat, because I could just bob and gently drift back to shore. Just get a passing breeze or something, and I'd end up anywhere. So being very fat does have its advantages, especially in potential drowning scenarios where if there's a group of people, they can all jump on and treat you as a sort of life raft, But now that I've lost all that body weight, I may sink now as a side effect. So I may have to learn to sink. No, I may have to learn to swim, which is the opposite of sink. That's a good point, actually. Swimming, sinking, different sides of the spectrum. So I may have to learn to swim now, which is something I should probably have to do, just in case. Oh, the chat has slowed down. Have I annoyed everybody? Why isn't anybody saying things? Be in your drawers. Yes, you should try swimming. Swimming is good. I mean, I can. Yeah, like I say, I'm so used to not sinking that I never really bothered learning to swim. Yeah, but see, being chubby in a pool is an advantage. Fat floats, you know. I know. Trust me, I know. Yeah, Nick, you little chubster. I know, Chrissy M. I was only joking, by the way, Nick. Yeah, I don't need to learn to sink. Is the audio... Was I just talking too long then, and that's why nobody's saying anything? Or was I just on a ranty tirade, and that's why the conversation stopped? I do that. I'm awfully sorry. I tend to go off on one, as my friends say. And that can last for quite some time. Oh... Like, remember the second series of Buck Rogers back in the 80s? What a bag of crap that was. Because now I don't know if you're an old bat like me, but I can remember the 80s. In fact, I was enjoying the 80s very much. The 80s were my time. And there was a TV show called Buck Rogers, and it was really good. In the first season, remember that Tweaky? Biddy, biddy, biddy. Hello, Buck. I shouldn't do male voices anymore. Note to self, because I can still do that. I digress. So anyway, Brian G. Johnson in the house. Everybody else who is following Nick also follow Brian G. He is like the other side of the YouTube coin. Get on that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Buck Rogers, okay, and Tweaky. And Wilma, who was right cute, by the way. I digress. Wilma. Anyway, so then they did series 2. Now, series 1 was on Earth. It was good, and it was a fun space adventure. And then series 2 comes along, and they have like the Birdman. They're in a spaceship. They got an annoying robot with a telescopic neck. What the actual hell was going on? It was crap. So they took a really, really good first series, turned it into a crap second series, then the show got canned. Gutted. I digress. Erin Gray. See? Robbie Measday knows. He's old like me. What's going on? I gotta catch up with the chat. Must not go off on rants. Yeah, I know. See? Buck Rogers. Don't bring up Buck Rogers. Don't do that. Because that's still raw. You know? That's still raw. Just saying. I need to make Brian G a moderator. Because Brian G is cool. Boom. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's some sort of weird delay action going on. Sharon Rubery, how are you? Oh, honestly, yeah, I love you, Sharon. You're awesome. Seriously, I can't believe how my channel is engaging and taking off. Now, Brian and Nick will both agree here. My channel has a problem. And the problem that my channel has is me. And that's, I can't focus on one thing for more than a few minutes. So my channel is eclectic at best. It's all over the place. It's like a shotgun of content. And I should stay focused on like weight loss or transgender or something or other. But I don't want to. I want to talk about all different things. But that's really bad to get growth because every time you tune in, I've got something else going on in the channel. So I'm trying to focus it. I'm trying to make my channel more about lifestyle. And I've got some clothing hauls, which I've just filmed. And I'm going to do some like try-ons and like fashion. And I think, you know, you're at the same sort of age as me. So maybe that sort of fashion and accessorizing. Because I love fashion. I'm such a clothes horse. I love it. Especially now that I'm a size where I can actually buy things not from Millet anymore. It's so nice to be able to buy clothes in dress sizes rather than... Because, I mean, I'm used to going and buying like 2-man or 4-man, you know, which is kind of what tent size is. So it's really nice to be able to buy in dress sizes. So it's quite a novelty. So I'm trying to do more, you know, dress up stuff and lifestyle and fashion, which I know is kind of going to suck for well, a large part of my male audience. Sorry, guys. But I'm trying to find a focus somewhere. And somewhere there is one. Where am I going? Where's the chat gone? Maybe I should do what I want to do. Well, I do. I do what I want to do. That was a lot of do's. So many blues. Wow, it's Sammy B. Hey, everybody, Sammy B in the house. Look, it's Sammy Gaines. For those who don't know, Sammy Bradley, you've seen Sammy in many videos. Welsh bodybuilding champion. She is like, well, a Sammy B. Just, there's Sammy B. Sammy B should really start her own channel. Well, I like eclectic too. I really do like eclectic. I try to think of my channel as like a lifestyle magazine, but with a very, very particular demographic, which is basically kind of me. So, yeah, that kind of happens. Oh, where am I? I've lost track of the scrolling. How do I make the scrolling more bigger? Scrolling. I should disconnect the scrolling. There we go. Pop out of chat. Look at this. Winning. Oh, yeah. Now we got the big chat. See, I do this on Nick's channel and forget to do it on my own. I find focus really hard. Yeah, no, British Cook. British Cook in the house. Hey, BC, how you doing? Another cool YouTuber right here, British Cook. He is British Cook, by the way, is basically, I don't actually watch any baking shows. So this, but if I did, it would be, British Cook would be one. He's really, really, really good, by the way. Watch his channel. He's cool. Yeah. So I love British Cook. He's awesome. I'm scrolling. Millets. I don't know if millets are still about, actually. Go outdoors, then. Let's use go outdoors, because, you know, the humour still works, right? Sammy B, Pam, Deathy. Focus really is hard. Because I like all the different stuff. I like all the things, and you like, does anybody, if I look at, say, transgender channels, or if I look at weight loss channels, all of those channels at best only do one video a week, and they're already doing the same stuff. Even some of my favorite channels, and I'm not going to say any names here, but they're copying other people's content. And I kind of want to stay fresh and do, yes, okay, look, everybody does the sex toy video. Everybody does the reading a personality test video. I've just shot one of those. You know, so there are the sort of the staples that we all do when we're doing, you know, lifestyle channels. But I also want to keep it my own. I want to do my own thing. And all the channels that I watch, which are in one of the niches I cover, they only put out 1 or 2 videos a week at best. I mean, some of the bigger ones are only doing 1 a month. I don't want to do that. I want to put out 5 a week. I want to do news, and I want to do weight loss and fashion and beauty and playing with blue tack, because that's the kind of stuff that I enjoy. Okay, playing with blue tack is a little bit niche, but I want to do the stuff that I'm into, you know. So, I'm open to suggestions. Going to read the comments here. Oh, where are we? I miss you. You missed any question. Why did I miss? Where was your question? Where's Sammy's question? I've missed Sammy's question. That's my looking for a question face. Oh, do I think YouTube and maintaining a channel affect your relationships? They can do. It depends how much you do. I mean, I'm really... The problem I have with my YouTube channel is that I don't have enough time for everything as it is. So putting out content is really, really challenging. And I want to do more. I want this to be the thing that I do. I want to be a YouTube creator. So it's kind of tough to do it. As anybody who does YouTube knows, it takes a huge amount of time. Just editing takes, you know, an hour or 2 per video, and that's if you want, you know, you can spend hours on a video. So yes, it can do, because if you've got a busy life already, as has been brought up on Nick and Brian's channel, if you want to be a successful YouTuber, it's pretty much a full-time job in its own right. So if you've already got a full-time job, or in my case, you're running a business, then you start running a YouTube business, it really takes some time. So it can do, yeah. Well, you know. La 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 la. It is. I know Beanie, right? It's Sammy's got a face for YouTube. She's really good at it. She should do more. Sammy needs to do her own channel. Hands up if you think Sammy should have her own channel. Me. Well, yeah, Pam, I don't copy. Yeah, totally. Look, there are some videos which there are some, ideas which everybody will do one of. But I really think it's important to do your own thing. And I've seen a really big creator, huge, in fact, hundreds of thousands of followers. And now all they do is brand placement and other people's content. It's just dull. It's as if they've got no ideas. So, and I've got scripts for the next 18 months. I've written shows, outlines, and I hardly ever use them because I still do shows on the fly. So I've got so much content I want to put out. So I think it's important to try to be original and be yourself. So I know my channel isn't on niche, and being eclectic and off focus is hard for growth because every time you join in there's something different on the channel. But I'm hoping this sounds really big-headed, but I'm kind of want to make the channel about me and just engaging with you, and having fun and just trying to make it a little bit of something for everyone, which is tough because it lacks focus, and most people join a channel because they want a specific thing. You look at some of the really big YouTubers like Jeffree Star, and you watch it for makeup. Now there are exceptions. Look at PewDiePie. I mean, his channel is like it's mad, and yet it's very clever and very interesting and entertaining. So it does work. And Philip DeFranco, who does news, but he does it really, really well. I make no excuses here. My Fact Cow show is pretty much a rip-off of Philip DeFranco's style. I just changed the content, So, you can be eclectic, but you need to find some way of wrapping it up. So I'm hoping me is the packaging. We have to see how it goes. Yeah, agree. Hand up there from Nick. That's absolutely. Oh my God, there's so many. Where did all these comments come from? Yeah, Beanie, it's so hard to not and your way through the video. Absolutely. Yeah, well, Pam, she is going to be on mine more. The trouble is, we're both super, super busy, so it's really hard for us to get together. I mean, I think we were in Florida in November, and we've seen each other twice since. So, I'm looking at you, Sammy, by the way. But then, as Miss Jinx, Claire, will tell you, I'm really hard to pin down for dates and stuff because I'm always at it. Yeah, I know Sammy is really, really, really good. I know, but you see, the thing is, British Cook, Sammy watches so much YouTube that she is a YouTuber. She knows how to. She already has the stagecraft. She already has the camera personality. And you've seen it yourself. Once you've done that a few times, you just become a presenter, you become a live streamer, and it just sort of happens. Even though I'm actually an LTCL, I'm a licentiate. No, I'm an LRAM. I can't remember. I'm a licentiate of the Royal Academy of Video Production anyway. It's something I did years ago when I used to do video production professionally. But it doesn't really cover stagecraft. And that's something, the only way to do that is really by watching others and by doing it yourself. And you've probably found in your own channel how quickly you've come on and you've gone from being really awkward in front of the camera to just chatting like it's your mate right there, Am I getting likes? How do I see how many likes I've got? Have I got likes? Are people clicking the like button? I'm going to go and check my likes. I've got 17 likes. Holy crap. Where's my chat gone? There it is. Oh my God, this is awesome. I'm having such a good time. I've lost track of where I was. Smashed. Evelyn Wilson, hi, how are you? I know, and that's the thing. I love gaming, and I would love to do a gaming channel. And I've tried. I have a friend who, and we were going to start doing a gaming channel, but I don't think he realised how much commitment is required to start a channel. And I built the channel and the graphics were started and I've recorded some content and I've got 6 shows in the can for the gaming channel. But then people just don't turn up and people are busy and then you fall off, you know, you lose your time slots. And so it just goes away. Now, if I wasn't working full time and if I was making a bit more money from YouTube, then I would consider taking a step back from part of my business and focusing more on YouTube and creating content. I'd love to open up a second channel. I love gaming. I'm such a gamer. But at the moment, you know, it's all I can do to keep this channel growing. So yeah, I would love to, but is Fact Cow? Yes, it is. It is. I know that's the whole point. And I've got 2 shows. I've got 2 Fact Cows in the can actually. It's from next Saturday. It's going back to being a weekly show, and I'm hoping it can become a bi-weekly show. So a twice weekly show. So while the original format was news up to the point of recording, the difficulty I had there is turning the edit around because I wanted to put it out on the day that the news happened, and we just couldn't edit the show and get it up on time. So what I'm going to do now is a news summary. So, you know, and because mainstream media does the same thing, there's no shame in that. So I'm going to wrap up the biggest stories of the week in the Saturday Fact Cow. So that's I've got one ready, and I've got my feeds coming in with the news stories and the videos, and I'm basically going to be covering Denver Equals 3, Ray William Johnson's old channel. So it's a little bit of that, it's a little bit of Philip DeFranco's show, it's news, it's memes, it's just the biggest stuff on the internet that the mainstream media hasn't covered. So that's going to be going out every Saturday from next Saturday. I am so out of, where's all the comments coming from? Well, I know where they're coming from right there. A computer is very handy for doing YouTube, I must say. You can edit, you can do all sorts of things on your phone. The camera I just bought, the new Panasonic HD VXF1, you can actually edit and publish to YouTube from the camera. I mean, that's cool. But it's you know, it's a bit rough. It's no replacement for actually having a computer. So yeah, you want to get a computer. And that's the thing, Beanie, slower growth. Oh, I want to have 100,000 or 1 million subscribers now. I really, really, really do. I love all of this. I love the engagement. Some of the comments I've got are unbelievable. I didn't expect any of that, and that's phenomenal. And that's the stuff that keeps me going. And I know that if I focused more, I'd get that growth, but I think I'd be sacrificing too much of my channel. So I'm just going to take it on the chin and grow slower, and just throw some money at Google advertising and try to you know, pay my way for now. That's okay, Jules. Glad you're here though. How are you doing? Pewds, yeah, seriously, I like PewDiePie. He gets a lot of a stick. But PewDiePie reminds me of South Park, you know? You think it's crass, vulgar crap, but that's just like a disguise. It's actually far deeper than that. Underneath there, some of it is just mucking around. But sometimes it's surprisingly deep. I really like PewDiePie. He's got far more talent than he gets credit for. You compare him to the likes of the Luke Paul, whatever his name is, Paul Luke, I don't know, that idiot from America, you know, who's just like a sledgehammer. Pewds is Felix is clever. He puts thought into his shows, or if he doesn't put thought into it, he's got an uncanny knack for nailing his content. He's really underrated. I mean, he's massive, you know, and yes, he's the biggest YouTuber, but people often dismiss him for being garbage, and he's not. He's got a good show. Amplify your steak and claim my massage. That's spot on there, British Cook. That's absolutely. I want a steak. I'm a big fan of steak. I mean, I like meat. I could never be vegetarian. I like to eat things with a face. I'll be honest with you. A vegetarian doesn't appeal to me in the slightest. Paul Clark in the house. How are you doing? So everyone, this is Paul Clark, who hasn't got his own YouTube channel, but he does edit this channel. Look at this. Look at this crew coming on board. How cool is this? I want to claim a massage. I need a massage. Just a little reminder. Watch Nick Nimmin. Watch Brian G. Johnson. Watch Beanie Draws. Watch British Cook. Watch everybody in here. So many good creators in here. Everyone subscribe to everybody else because everyone is awesome. Just saying. Who's got a good channel? Cooper. I can just say keep saying Cooper. Eventually, I'm going to get it right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's true. The commitment is brutal, and you can't go at this half-baked and expect success. And one of the things that I've voiced and I'm fairly vociferous. Oh, that's a good word. Vociferous. Not sure if it's the right word, but it's damn a good word. I say this a lot, and I have a real problem with entitlement. I'm a firm believer that if you want something, you have to work hard at it, period, full stop. But we seem to have a society now where, because a few people have had success handed to them, everyone thinks everybody can have that. And that's just a roll of the dice, that's just luck. However, like most things, if you really want to do something, put in the time, put in the effort, learn how to do it well, you're probably going to be fine. You're probably going to be a success. But you've got to put in the work. You have to. And you see so many potential YouTube creators who feel that they're entitled to success. None of us are. You absolutely have to put the time in or be incredibly lucky. And I mean, Nick and I were going through some channels on... we were just having a chat and going through some creators. And you see a few that explode from nowhere because they have that one hit video and then they drop off, they disappear because that one video was all they had. And they keep trying desperately to recapture that one video. And it doesn't work because there's no substance in the rest of the channel. And I think you need to spend a year or two learning and trying to do well. And I look back at my early videos and they're toe-curlingly bad. I should take them down because they are so bad. And at the time I thought, yes, look at me, I'm the world's best YouTuber, woohoo! But they were so bad. And I think it's only really the last few months, and particularly the last month, where it's clicked. And that's where, by taking in lots of different opinions and lots of different approaches to editing, to storyboarding, to me creating the right content so that the editors can turn it into a good video, and all of that, it takes a long time to get right. And I think you can be lucky, but I think realistically it takes a year or two before you can, you know, learn how to do it right. Oh my God, I'm so behind in the chat. I watched a video of a duck eating a duck. Beanie, I saw that same video. Was it like a big, like a gannet or something eating a pigeon live? It just goes, yep, mine eating. I've seen that video. It's like, you can't unsee that. It's crazy. I need to go back up the comments. I know, I think 10,000 is in sight now. I agree, Paul. Yeah, well, those are Paul's idea. All those different car angles. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are a bastard to set up, because I've now got to take 4 cameras with me. I've got my phone, which is for the gym. Then I've got the side camera, the front camera, and the face camera. The setup time has gone like bonkers, but they do make good videos, so I agree, Sammy. Slow and steady, yeah, you know what? Oh, British Cook, I'm not awesome. A little bit awesome. This top is awesome. Boobages. Yeah, Nick is just Nick. Yeah, I honestly, some of the comments are amazing. I like, what? Oh, Tilly, no, she's hiding again now. But she kind of hides, but then when she's hungry, she stops hiding. So I'd bring her up, but she'd just freak out and probably scratch my eyes out, so I won't do that. Slow and steady, definitely. You just got to keep doing it. Oh, I'm like, yeah, well, you're Jules. I'm lagging behind. I only just got to your comment. I'm reading comments from the past. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, Beanie Draws is actually from the future. So if you need any lottery numbers, just ask Beanie, because he can tell you what they are from the future and send them back. Because right now, where Beanie is, it's tomorrow. So he knows all the future facts. I'm waiting for him to tell me what the new iPhone is like. Yeah, big words are awesome. Wow, was it really that far away? Oh, hello, Amber. Amber's back, by the way. I'd move the camera around, but I don't know if she's kind of camera shy. So, I didn't know I said that, and now I'm very aware. It was a pelican, yes, Robbie Measday. Look at Robbie like a ninja, sneaking in with the facts right there. Oh, I just saw my side shot, by the way. So just in case you're wondering, I'm not actually bald. So this is actual hair. That's extensions, and they've all come loose. Watch this. This is freaky. Here's something you don't get on channels every day. How's that for a circus trick? So all my hair is actually in a weave, and the weave has now become quite loose, and it needs to be like taken out and put back in again, so I can move my entire scalp. Yeah, I'm here all week. So let's see. It was a pelican. Let's catch up again. Yeah, it is kind of good to see the early videos because is Amber a cat? Yes, Amber is a cat. And she's enjoying the evening sun right now. But she's coming in going on wondering what was going on. Oh, a pack of ducks eating a duck. I've seen a different video then. Beanie, what videos do you watch some dark areas of I thought it was just one of them and I couldn't sleep. And now you're telling me there's loads of these scary cannibal bird videos? That's scary. What do you want, Amber Cat? You can't be hungry. I gave you chickens earlier. Well, you are. Rude. Yeah, that's scary. iPhone 20 finally has a headphone jack. Yes. Let's see. I love you too, RK. I don't know who you are, but why? Who's RK? A secret. I need to look at your profile. Oh, the comments have run out. I've run out of comments. Am I still online? That's scary. I've been like an hour behind the comments for the last few minutes. That makes no sense. I'm in some sort of quantum universe. Am I going to change my car? Yes. But I don't know when. I'm due for renewal. It's been a year. I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Definitely. Perhaps. A tuna eats a seagull? The internet is scary. Hi, Icky Rabbi. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Oh, fair enough. Well, RK, that's very wise, I would say. Because once you open that door, you can't close it. Why am I speaking in Scottish? Note to self, next time I do live streaming, bring more drinks, because I'm running out of drinks. Red Bull powers activate. Oh, dead space. Must keep talking. Don't you hate dead air? Don't you hate that? This is the thing now. So I need to, because there's no comments to read right there. I need to say words until there's more comments to respond to. How do you do this? How do you keep talking when there's no comments to subscribe to? That's going to be a challenge. Do you know? Funny enough, when one of the things I used to train call centers. I've actually worked in a few service desks, and one of the things you really have to do is look out for dead space, dead air on service desk calls. Well, Robbie, you know about this because I don't know. You have these sort of these empty, vacant spaces on calls, and then the caller doesn't know if the line has been dropped, or so you've got to kind of find a way to keep the narrative, keep the call going, while you're like furiously typing in, looking for printer errors and trying to fix their login problem, or probably fix their password, because that's, you know, what like 99% of people who phone service desks actually want. What, Amber? Stop meowing at me. You've had chickens. Yes, you have. I saw you eat them in your face. She's such a liar. So, yeah, dead space. You need to fill those gaps with them. Where's she gone? Don't go into your tables. Yeah, dead space is bad. Are you going live once a week in bold, yells Sammy. Probably. Yes, I'm going to try to make a regular slot. This is kind of a technology test just to see if the streaming works from my Mac. And I think it does. I think this is quite successful, even though I'm only in standard definition and not super fancy HD or 4K. But yes. Inane waffle, exactly. Did I ever think I would... A comfortable silence. No, it was a pregnant pause. Did I ever think I would get to where I am now? No. No. It's a funny one because even though I wanted to be where I am, and it's nice to be here, I'm not where I want to be yet. I still have a long way to go. In fact, I suspect I will always have somewhere to go until I'm dead. Did I think I would ever be there? No. There were times, especially with weight loss, with business, with my... I'm a career contractor. That's fine. I mean, I'm fully in control of my skills there, and I've been very good at identifying trends and skills and knowing what technology to get behind, because I can see when it's going to be huge. It's one of the reasons I like Apple so much, is the way they market. They sell what the product will do for you rather than what the underlying technology is. And I tend to build that into my own career. I look for technologies that are clear what the technology will do for you. That's why I didn't get in bother with 3D printers or, well, I tell a lie, I did do that piece of crap behind my head. Virtual reality, that Oculus Rift, which is just such a waste of space. That was an impulse purchase. But I'm normally very good at identifying technology that will have a practical application, and I get behind that because I know that's going to be an easy sell and everybody's going to want it. So career-wise, yeah, that I'm good at that. Weight loss, I spent such a long time. I'd given up. I thought I was never going to get the weight off. And it wasn't until I saw a friend of mine have bariatric surgery, and she just did so well, that I thought, you know what, I've got to change the game. Which is what I did. I thought, you know, every year I keep saying about how next year I'll have lost the weight, and I never did. So I changed the game. I had bariatric surgery and haven't looked back since. It's changed everything. I think was that the question? Were we talking about weight loss, or were we talking about transgender stuff? If I had to give two, oh my god, all these questions! Look at all these. Lizzie Dean makes, hi. I just saw my name pop up in orange. I'll be down to your questions in a minute. I'm just going to go back up a little bit. But if I had to give 2 essential tips to improve one's self-confidence, what would it be? Do YouTube. YouTube is incredible because you get some absolute fucking knuckle draggers hurling abuse and stuff at you, and you soon quickly realize that they're idiots. So that's quite good, because then you see that actually the people who hate are just morons. And the other side of that is you'll see a huge amount of love. You'll actually engage with people and you'll see how cool that is. So, and you'll also see your own personality reflected back at you. So in the comments that you see from other people, you'll see yourself. You'll perceive yourself very differently than how you see yourself in your own head. So YouTube is a fantastic way. You make yourself accountable to other people, and suddenly it's changed my life. It's changed who I am, no doubt. The other tip to make yourself more self-confident. Oh, I don't know what the other one is, because I'm not actually very self-confident. I'll come back to you on that one as the second one. I'm not super confident though. I'm only confident in what I know. Admittedly, I know everything, but apart from that, there are some things I don't know, I think. Must be. Also, I can't do a hashtag on a MacBook. Yes, you can. Alt 3. Watch. Like this. See? Okay, I just realised that I didn't have to click the bell. What? Oh, why did you not click the bell? Paul Clark, that explains why you keep not seeing the videos. So yes, hi Lizzie Dean. Do you know what? I thought you were related to Beanie Draws because your names are familiar. So you know, all good. Hi, I thank you've been watching all my videos. You're so cool. Yeah, don't let fear hold you back. That's a good one, actually, RK. Don't. I'm frightened of things. I'm not frightened of, I don't believe in ghosts or the supernatural, or, some people will hear a spooky noise and think, oh, ghosts, I'm thinking, yeah, creaky pipes. So I'm quite practical. I will always look for what it probably is. And my first conclusion is it probably wasn't God who did it, Sorry if that offends any religious people. So I'm not afraid of anything that's, implausible, but I do get frightened of situations. But at the same time, I often jump into situations which are one day going to get me into a lot of trouble, which are, potentially dangerous or stupid, or if I see people, harming somebody else, I will usually intervene, which I have done, and that's possibly not the wisest of moves. So I'm still frightened, but I still like to think I'll do the right thing as far as I perceive it. So yeah, don't let fear hold you back. Fear, especially if it's irrational, just let fear let you know you're alive, I guess. But don't let it control your life. You can't go around letting your life be governed by fear. Yeah, knuckle draggers. So yeah, and transgender. Did I ever think I'd be where I was trans? Well, I'm not where I want to be yet. I've got a long way to go with the transgender stuff. I've only just, even though I transitioned 10 years ago, I've been Danielle for 10 years now. And prior to that, I was very different. Yeah, bald and a goatee, very different look. But I'm not there yet. But I didn't even think I'd be on the road. I put off transition for such a long time because I didn't think that I would ever pass. I hate that phrase, passing. But I never thought, I'd always thought I would look like a transgender individual. And I still do. And I know how people see me, and I know I'm a very difficult person to know. But I'm kind of okay with that now. I'm kind of okay being who I am. And there's still work I want done. I've got a lot of surgery lined up. But that's because I want to. I don't feel I need it now. I just really want it. The same way that you want a new car, or the same way that you want, a new dress or a new video game. I don't lie awake thinking, I must have this thing because it'll change my life. I just want it, if that makes sense. Knuckle draggers. Knuckle draggers is a great word. Everyone should use knuckle dragger. What's the hashtag thing? Americans don't get my sense of humour. So are you American then, RK? Because seriously, I have so much fun in America being sarcastic or being, so let me give you an example of what I mean, okay? Now, to me, this is like hilarious, but then, that's because me, okay? So let me give you an example. If I'm in America, one of the things they will often say is that's going to be. They talk about things in a future tense, which to me is really bizarre. So when you take a can of Red Bull, for example, to the counter to buy it, they say, hey, that's going to be $1. I'm like, oh, okay, how much is it today? Now, I think that's really funny. In my head, I'm going, lol. Americans are like, yeah, that's $1. So, because... I don't know, but in my head, that using a future tense to say, where's the restroom? And they're like, oh, that's going to be right over there. I'm like, oh, is it not built yet? I don't understand why you say where it's going to be, because I'm asking right now in the present tense. So that's just my sense of humour. It kind of does that. So yeah, I'm surprised that you get my sense of humour, because Americans don't, usually. So yay for that. La 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 la. So Sammy has figured out hashtags. Well done, you. My hair is so differently coloured. What are you talking about now, Beanie? I actually forgot you were the same person. What? You forgot I'm the same person? But you what? What? That makes no sense. Explain, Beanie. That's just random. But how can you forget I was the same person? Same person as who? You mean my thumbnails? What are you talking about? Freak me out. Oh, Sharon, that's so nice. I'm not, though. I'm not. See, and this is the other thing, okay? This is the other thing. People keep telling me, they think, oh, you're so funny. I'm like, no, I was being mean. I mean, honestly, in the real life, I'm sarcastic, I'm acerbic, I'm really inappropriate. I laugh at very inappropriate things. I was in a restaurant a few nights ago. No, it was a while ago now. And they were rammed. They were really, really busy. And the service was quite slow. And the owner of the restaurant came over. And we'd been there for about an hour. We hadn't even ordered our drinks yet. So I was getting a little bit salty, not going to lie. And the owner came over and said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. We're a member of staff down because her mum died." Now, that's awful, okay? And people's mums dying and things is awful. It happens, and it makes me sad. My response, however, was, "Oh, that's inconvenient." Now, that was not the correct response to say to somebody's mum dying, okay? Now, everyone thought I was funny, and that I was being really funny. And I wasn't. I was being mean, because that was a mean thing to say. But that's my brain. My brain is mean. And sometimes I've got to stop my brain from doing the mean. And it doesn't. It's just like, yep, straight out there with the mean stuff. So, yeah. But thank you anyway. Thank you, Sharon. Right then, where are we? I let mashed potatoes govern my life. Yeah, that's, I think, pizza. I'm in the same boat, only with pizza. But I do love mashed potatoes, especially with cheese. Cheese is amazing. Oh, I want cheese. I've got cheese in my fridge. Cheese is distracting me. Okay, cool. That's real quick, Nick. Yeah, Americans, yeah, my surname is Hallett. Hallett. Okay? Hallett. Apart from in America, where I'll say, they ask my name and I'll say, Danielle Hallett. And they'll reply, Hamed? No, Hallett. Hallett? Right. What? No, Hallett. I have to write it down. Americans don't understand the word Hallett, it seems. Random. Bye, Pam, Jethy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. You're awesome. Oh my God, you're totally awesome. Yeah, my humor's dark. Oh, thank you, RK. Well, I'm glad. I do try to be funny, but sometimes very inappropriately. Yeah, that happens. What do you mean until you remember I'm watching you? I don't know what you mean. Did you forget I was brunette? I've been brunette since like October. Dude. I like the Welsh are any better. Whose coat is that jacket? Be there in a minute. Yeah, we do that. We say some odd things. We got out and things. Yeah, Welsh. Although as Welsh people, we make very, very good foreigners. So, So there's that. Oh, British Cooker's got to go too. Oh, boo. Well, I'm thanks for stopping by. If you're still there, thank you. I guess I am complicated. I'm kind of like a bit damaged, I guess. I'm not. Yeah. Oh, welcome back. I've only just read that you were gone because I'm really behind. Bye, BC. Bye, Drew. Thank you for stopping by. Drew, I keep forgetting your name. Cheese and garlic. I know, right? In Wisconsin, they ask you something and then they say no at the end of a queue. What? I don't understand what that means. I like Wisconsin, though. Wisconsin, that's a good word. Wisconsin. Like Saskatchewan. Canada's got some great pronounceable names. Because Wales has got loads of really good names, but they're hopelessly unpronounceable. Oh, bye, Sammy B. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Bye, Sammy. Mwah. How is my face? So, right then, my face. I'll get my face out again. Here it is. By the way, anybody know how to do, does anybody watch makeup channels? Because I'm going to start doing makeup soon. I digress. I need to know how to do those makeup pouty poses people do. And I've tried, and honestly, I look fucking ridiculous. I have no idea how to do pouty makeup poses. So if anybody knows how to do them, please let me know. So how is my hole doing? Well, let me show you again. The wrong side. It's right, that's my eye. It's right there. So that's my mole, and that's my hole. There. So it's kind of like scarby. So it's not that bad. If I was in 4K, you'd see it better. But the scar runs all the way down there. Oh, this is like all mirrored and backwards. and then down my ear and under there. And weirdly, I've got a little lump under my ear that you can't really see. Right there. And that's where they got all the skin and scooched it all up. But it's okay. It's quite a small hole. It's only about the size of a pea or something. But the healing is fine. Oh, Beanie Draws. Yeah, you are. Why, God, you're so hardcore, man. Oh, bye, Claire. Thank you, Miss Jenks. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you soon. I know, it was mean, Sharon. I know. I didn't mean it to be mean. It was just because it wasn't her mother. It was like a member of staff's mother. You know, I wouldn't have said it to her mother, I don't think. I'm going to hell. I am catching up with the recent chat now. Thank you, Morgan. That's so kind. That's my whole. It's true. That is true. And I'm glad we're talking about this one. Yeah, everything else is gone. I mean, there is a little bump there. And if I turn this side, no, that side right there. That bump there, that's still a bit of swelling. So you can feel where all the liposuction did all its thing. So under my jaw is still a bit bumpy. It's a funny jib, but that's all going to that's all flattening out as it's still a bit swollen there. So that's all healing. No, I don't. I've yeah, the rest. Tell you what, the one thing that I hate the most about myself is my voice. Which is really bizarre because I get a lot of really nice comments about my voice, but I think it's probably because I've got a Welsh accent. Although my accent, while it is Welsh, it's also kind of Wenglish because my native accent is a Swansea one, or locally referred to as a musher accent. And it's not a good accent. It's just because I spend so much time dealing with people off of foreign land, then I have to adopt a very different and more understandable accent, because my native accent is very, oh, what's happening then? Coming out after it, is it? It's not a good accent, to be honest with you, and I try not to do that because the Swansea musher accent, my natural accent, it's not good. It's not good. I can hear myself because I was quite loud right there, I believe. I like Harleys. I'm a big fan of Harley Davidsons. I've had this thing. I would really like an old 60s electric glide, you know, or I don't know, a panhead or something with the big roadsters. Not particularly good bikes, but really great bikes, if that makes sense. I'd like the vintage Harleys. I would like a vintage Harley. Was that Jane? Jane has a terrific accent. She's very well spoken. Yeah, I don't know why there's a delay. I've got the delay turned off. Would I ever talk about dating? What are my thoughts? I've actually got in production a how to date trans women video, which I've been writing for quite some time. The problem with my how to date trans women video, I've got no clue how to date trans women. I don't know how to date me. It's going to be tough. If anybody wants a challenge, hey, I'm single, but it's I don't know, because I'm bisexual, so I'm kind of attracted to people in general. Dating a guy? I don't know how that would work. I'm physically attracted to guys and girls, but how I would date a guy, I don't know. But as make me laugh, that'll be a good start. Don't be too annoyed when I beat your ass at games, because I am literally amazing at games, just saying. So that's a good start, you know. I digress. I don't know how to date trans people. I've read on the subject, But it's really odd. I read a lot about transgender individuals and transgender people, and I often feel like I don't connect with any of that. There's a lot of negativity in transgender circles, and it's understandable. We get a lot of crap, I'll be honest. But you know what? So does everyone. And I'm not particularly precious. I'm not a snowflake. I don't even care what most people think, which helps. Especially if those people are idiots, as you've probably seen if you've watched any of the, the hate comment videos I do. So, yeah, but I also don't really feel I connect with a lot of trans people, because a lot of them are really, really down and they're having difficulties and issues. And I think it's because a lot of trans people dwell on it. And I did trans, I'm over that now. There we go. I just got on with my life now. I'm Danielle now, and off we go. So I just, did that switch. Does that make sense? I don't know. Am I making sense? I'm going to read the questions. It's probably easier. Let's see. I think I should do more drumming videos. I don't know, Paul. The last one tanked. I mean, it was a good video, but it absolutely tanked. I'm whatever labels are for clothes. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I had to say I'm, labels are for the salt and pepper. Because, you don't want to put sugar in your food. Or maybe you do. Don't put salt in your tea though, right? Please make a video on bisexuality. Well, what am I going to talk about? I like guys and girls. That's the end of the video. I don't know. What would you like me to do a video on? Honestly, I didn't even know I was bisexual until an episode of Stargate and Michael Shanks got his top off and I was like, hello, that's new. And honestly, I've never, up until that moment, which was about 10 years ago, never ever been even remotely attracted to a guy. And then suddenly Michael Shanks, who plays a smart and kind of buff guy, I'm like, oh, well, look at that. So that was a surprise. Now I sound like Monica from Friends. I do? What? Why? What am I being competitive over? I'm trying to catch up with the comments below. I like Monica from Friends. Although, if I'm honest, I think I probably preferred Jennifer Aniston's hair and legs. She has great legs. Just saying. Oh, thank you, Beanie. I do have thick skin. I don't know if it's thick skin or not giving a crap. Sometimes in my videos, I do like to go beyond the male and female terms. I usually go, hello, boys and girls, and everything in between. Do you think that's a bit too much? Is that too much of fun? No, it's fine. But then you're probably asking the wrong person. I don't care. So... oh, I see! Yes! Lizzie, I totally get your point now. I was not competitive. I just am the best. Just a statement of fact right there. Honest. Hello, boys and girls, everything in between. No, look, I mean, there are people who will rip your face off and eat it for saying that. And then there are others who will just be like, yeah, whatevs. My view is it's not offensive. It isn't meant to be offensive. Therefore, it doesn't matter. And anyway, who gives a crap if people are offended? I mean, so fucking what if people are offended? Because you choose to take offense. So why sitting around waiting to be offended by something? Especially if it wasn't meant to be offended. I mean, get a grip. Some people really need to have some perspective, So, I mean, if it's meant as an attack, then be annoyed. And, that's fine. But I'm offended by that remark. Oh, piss off. That's just, nah. Yeah, I don't understand gender fluidity. I don't understand gender expression. I don't understand it. I don't. It's something that, in my generation of being transgender, we had to go through tests and jump through hoops. So I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing that people can now just, fairly quickly decide to change gender. However, I suspect that isn't the case. I suspect that those people who are gender fluid have felt that way for a long time and are now only putting an expression to it. And as such, it's fine. And until somebody can demonstrate to me that there's a problem with gender fluidity, then I'm all for leaving people the hell alone to do whatever they want. Don't have to understand it, don't have to know or think the same way. Just leave people alone. That's kind of my view. So that makes sense. What is SJW? SJW is a social justice warrior. They're people who sit around waiting to be offended by things. Often they'll be offended by third-party things. That person was offended by that, therefore I'm going to write angry comments on the internet. They're nauseatingly annoying. Oh, why did you retract your message, Em? I didn't get to read what it says. I bet it was good too. Well, yeah, that's true. If they want to waste it. And again, look, if you want to be offended by the things, yeah, crack on, be offended. That's fine. You have every right to be offended by all the things. Good for you. Just don't expect everybody to have to change who they are. Oh, my voice is so deep. See, this is the thing. I'm having voice coaching with, oh gosh, I've had several, with Andrea James. And I'm currently having voice coaching with Kath Perez. And my voice, it's still very masculine sounding. So I don't like that. So I'm working on making it more feminine. But it's hard. And I have to go through vocal exercises. And before I speak, I need to think about what I'm going to say so that I can get into the right vocal pitch range and get the right amount of breath behind my voice. It's really, really hard. So that's taking some time. But I should do it more. And I'm going to do a video on vocal feminization. But it's hard. In fact, my coach, Kath, is going to do a video with me on how to feminize your voice. But I'm not a very good subject because I'm really bad at my voice. I mean, okay, I used to sound a lot more like James Earl Jones. I could do an amazing, Darth Vader. I won't get into that right now. But, I'm sure they do, Beanie. People get offended by so many things. So, considering I was only going to be on for 30 minutes and have a quick test of the technology, you guys are still here. This is like awesome. Still 15 people watching. A video good to hear if anyone ever told you it doesn't exist. If you ever encountered any common misconception, something I face regularly. I don't actually, but then here's the thing, you see, I'm 6 foot tall, give or take an inch. I'm fairly well built. People tend not to have many things to say to my face directly. And being bisexual isn't something that features heavily in my channel. So I don't get much on that. But bisexuality is certainly a thing. I don't know how you could argue that it's not. No, I'm not going to break Nick's record, Beanie, because I've got things to do. So yeah, it would be a tricky one to do a video on. But I'll try to think about what I can do. It is nice to have a natter. Well, Lizzie, you make a very good point there. Although here's a thing. Now here's a thing which is controversial. Bit of controversy to bring the show cruising into the harbour. That the live streamer time disconnect. What? I don't understand the comments. Yeah, so, okay. You will often hear people say that you don't pick your sexuality. You don't choose to be straight or gay or attracted to men or women or whatever. I believe this to be true. I don't think you can choose that. But I do think it can change because, hand on heart, okay, I got through 40 years of my life having zero thoughts about men being attractive in any way. It was just like, just not interested, not repulsed, just nah, not interested. Okay, I could see a guy and think, oh, he looks good, but no attraction whatsoever. And then suddenly, the Michael Shanks thing happened. I'm like, wow. And it was just, oh my God. But here's the thing. Exactly the same thing happened when I became attracted to women. But this was to girls, when I was young, when I was a teenager. And puberty happened, well, kind of for the first time. Because when you do hormones, it happens again. And that sucks. But that's a whole other story. And you suddenly one day you find you're interested in, you know, in people. In my case, it was girls. And so, and this exactly the same thing happened. So, you know, so your gender, your sexuality can absolutely change, because it did for me. Absolutely it did for me. I didn't choose it though, it just happened. Now I guess I was open-minded to it. I didn't care if I was gay, straight, bi, never really given a monkey's. You are what you are. So I didn't try to deny it. It was just, oh, wow. But people think I'm trying to deny it. They try to think, oh, well, you were just gay when you was younger. No, I wasn't. I had no interest in guys back then, and I was still male. I know it breaks your brain sometimes. So, yeah, I don't understand why people try so hard to convince you to think differently than your own reality. People are strange. So, yeah, that can be a thing. Oh my God, somebody who knows me from the before time. Who are you then, mystery person? That's creepy. Not in a bad way creepy, but just, who are you? Who are you that you knew me from the before? I don't do lady. I'm a lady. I'm really bad at all of that camping it up thing. I'm rubbish at ladying. I'm the worst at girling in the world. Seriously, I suck at girling. Oh, I can wear heels quite well, I guess. Heels are awesome. I'm not girly though. I don't think so. I just kind of am. Woody Allen once said being bisexual doubles the chances for gay. Absolutely it does. Absolutely. It's like spread betting. Boom. From the before time. Yeah, sounds like a post-apocalyptic movie. This was fun. Yeah, you're right, Nick. The time has just gone away. How has the time vanished so fast? Kimberly Ball in the house, Kimbles. How are you doing, Kimble Bub? Look at you. I was only doing nails. Yeah, well, so I was practicing and I was really good at doing nails. And Paul Lewis, oh my God, look at you. How are you doing? Have you been here for a while? Because I'm kind of we're wrapping up the show in, well, soon. Because I got cats to feed. With the dinosaurs, there were dinosaurs. Yeah, this was at the time when I'm trying to think of some funny Book of Mormon jokes to throw in here, and my mind has slipped me by. Oh, Sharon R. Oh, well, thank you so much for jumping in. This is awesome, and I'm honestly blown away how many people have jumped into the live stream, because I was not expecting anyone, to be honest with you. So this is cool, and especially as there was literally just gonna go live. Let's see what this button does, shall we? Because oh, bit of windy pops. And so this was just a shakedown test of the technology, but I think this could become a thing. But we're probably going to need a theme. What am I going to do? Maybe a get ready with me or something, or trying out some new cosmetic-y things, or a try-on. Well, that could be hard because then you have to see me getting naked, and that'd become a very different show. Although probably good for super chats, or maybe not good for super chats actually. So yes. What? Okay, well that's fair, Beanie. I mean, isn't it? So how far in the future are you now? Is it next week yet? It must be next week by now. It must be like Tuesday by now or something. You're so far in the future. No, Paul, I was talking about you earlier. We can't do a gaming channel because we don't have enough time to get together to do the gaming stuff. I really want to do a gaming channel, but the time commitment is vast. And it's just so hard. Yeah, Beanie. What? Yeah, this has gone south. I don't know where this got dark real fast. It is nicknaming. It is nicknaming addictive. Just addicted to what you just said. It is. I agree. Oh, I really want chocolate. Why? Here's a question I want answers to. Why is it fine to dial 999? Why can you dial or 911? Why is the emergency number perfectly acceptable if your house is on fire, or if you're being attacked, or if little Johnny's fallen down the well? That's all fine. But if you phone 911 because you really need some chocolate, oh my God, they kick right off. And that's honestly, that's a valid emergency in my view. I think we should be able to declare an emergency if we want chocolate, because I really want chocolate right now. And I need someone to bring me some chocolate. Does anybody live nearby? Please bring me chocolate. I'll be your friend. Right then, where are we? It's 9:56. I know, right? Yeah, little Johnny's stuck down the well. How far? So I'm saying the words and the comments are coming on. It is a valid emergency, Lizzie Dean makes. It is. Well, yeah, cheese or all of that is a valid. It's a valid. We don't have an Uber Eats in South Wales. Look, I live in South Wales, which is different to New South Wales, which is from near, well, it's in Australia. I don't know actually where in Australia you are, but I can just say some Australian things and sound knowledgeable. But the we've only barely got electricity. I mean, I'm sharing my internet contention ratio with sheep, which is pretty good because sheep don't use the internet that much, it turns out. Facebook, not that big a part in your typical sheep life. So that's good for internets, but in everything else, I mean, even good shops are 50 miles away. So, you know, just saying. So Uber, no. Our taxis are still called hackney carriages. True fact. Things with faces are the best. I like to eat a thing with a face, I'll be honest. I love to play online. I do. My online... What? My online tag is right here. If anybody wants to add me on Xbox or PlayStation or Steam or any of those things, then you can add Dinistreniad and I shall play with you. It's becoming that channel again. No, but Kimberly, that means going out and peopling. And I want to stay in and tellying, Netflixing. I didn't know you were in, I thought you were in, see, here's the thing Lizzie Dean makes. I thought you were in Australia with beanie draws, because I just did. But just to confirm, you are nothing at all to do with beanie draws, are you? Beanie draws and Lizzie Dean makes, you aren't connected in any way other than we both hang out on Nick's channel, right? Because I don't know why. I just thought you two were like, you know, an item. Now I feel bad because people want to send me chocolate like I'm a charity case. Why is my microphone in my face? Okay, so everyone, no, it's fine. I'm going to go to the shop now. No. I have a Kit Kat in the fridge. Or did I eat it? Ah, shit. I may have a Kit Kat in the fridge. I can't remember. Technically, this is like Schrodinger's Kit Kat. I currently both have and don't have a Kit Kat. And its state will only be determined until I go and open the fridge and observe whether I have a Kit Kat or not. See, a bit of quantum physics there to wrap up the show. That's cool. Right then, everybody, we're now up to an hour and a half of live streaming. Sorry, Lizzie. I know. Schrodinger's Kit Kat. The experiment is going to happen in a moment. And I'm really hoping my observational studies prove that its existence is in fact true. Because it's a Boolean state once I observe it. Yeah. Right, thank you all so much for jumping in on the stream. I'm blown away that all of you guys have come to watch this shoddy, thrown together, last minute, gonna go live and see what happens when I press the go live button thing of streaming. You guys are awesome. So awesome. And I shall see you soon. And yeah, now it's going time to pay the price of chocolate in the shop if I don't have a Kit Kat. Bye bye, gorgeous. Love you all so much. Mwah. How do I turn this thing off?